All right, if you would start by just giving me your name, relationship to me, and the date.
Hi, I'm Jess Magnolia. I have been friends with Jace since high school, and today is December 7th, 2025.
Okay. All right. So up first is the idea of the good death. So just this is just as I'm dying, if I would want to do hospice or at-home hospice or what have you. So I would want to be at home for as long as possible, or as long as I can afford to have in-home hospice, um, just for the comfort sake of being at home, my own bed, and in my own room. Uh, I would consent, however, to being moved into dedicated hospice or an assisted living facility if I were to need round the clock care. That is both very expensive and also stressful for whoever I would be living with. If I do go to a non-home facility, then I would want access to music and movies, as these are how I spend my time when I'm bedridden from my illness currently, and I don't know how I would cope without them. I would want my partner and close friends to visit me as often as they are physically, financially, and emotionally possible to at this place. For body disposal, I want my body to be donated for use in medical research for EDS, degenerative disc disease, and spinal implants for younger folks and how they affect the body. Beyond that, as far as how my body is actually disposed of, I don't really have any kind of preference, like culturally or religiously. After my body has been of use, uh, the facilities that are donated to are welcome to dispose of it however they want to. Not that there will be much left. Uh, this method is also helpful financially, as donating is free. So basically, all the finances. Um, so as far as my actual like finances, though, I do have a will, as I don't currently have the assets to justify a living trust. Carol Cienega is the current executor of my will, and my assets do not outweigh my debt, thanks to the U.S. healthcare system. So no one is getting anything. As for who cleans out my home, my folks, if I move with, or if I move with my partner, or whoever they hire to do it, will be dead. I won't really care what they find. Uh, I don't have any dependents or pets, and I don't plan to have any children, so don't have to worry about that. I don't have anything that has any real sentimental value to me. My friends and partner are welcome to take anything of mine that has sentimental value to them. And I trust that I have built a friend group who will not allow this to tear them apart, can make those decisions on their own. Um, Moving on now to the virtual world and my virtual footprint. I am not active enough online to care about my virtual footprint, really. I don't post on social media, so I don't really need to worry about that. I only like browse the Twitter, Reddit. So, there's also no password on my PC. My partner or any of my friends are welcome to take this if they want it. If the bank doesn't just decide that that is an asset that they need. And But if y'all don't want it and just throw it away because all of you have better PCs than me, then it's kind of hard to be offended by that if I'm dead. So uh, the only demand I have in this regard is that absolutely nothing that I have ever produced will be used to fuel generative AI form. I am firmly anti-Gen AI, and I feel that using it to represent the dead is vile. I want my words to always be attached to the context in which I wrote or spoke them. Moving on now to the more kind of traditional social aspect. I don't want or am not planning for any kind of formal memorial, and I'm not leaving any specific like death messages behind. Uh, I try to communicate my feelings to people while we're both alive. So if there's anything that they don't already know, if I had something that I wanted to put in a message like that, I would just tell them. Uh, it asks how I would want uh, my classes or like my school and employer stuff like that to find out. They can find out when they find out. I'm not going to put that pressure on anyone to be like, hey, I know that you're emotionally like struggling right now with my death. Can you go tell my boss or like A&M that I died? Uh, yeah, I guess like for A&M, it's like a payment will go through. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? Hurt my kids? Oh. Uh, it also asks if I would my partner to move on, or if I would want them to like stay single forever. I don't really believe in the idea of the soul, so obviously I don't really believe in soulmates. So keep living your life. Also, she already has partners while I'm alive, so it'd be kind of weird for me to be like, "Well, I'm dead now, so
Just that
fuck
stopped.
them." Yeah, you're done. Uh, or information dispersal. If I was incapacitated or died today, would my loved ones be able to quickly locate my important information and handle my affairs? Yes. All my documents are in a fireproof safe here that my family has access to. And I'll be putting the script for this video in there as well. It now has my written wishes for body disposal, my advanced directive, and instructions to contact a friend whose number they already have. That would be Lindsay, and then Lindsay will just contact everyone. All of my friends know each other, at least a little bit, so they will all like this information dispersal will be seamless. There's only like 6 of you, so it'll be pretty quick. Uh, I would hope that this would make order of information spread as painless as possible, since Lindsay is the only one of my friends that my parents have the ability to contact. So there won't be any kind of question as to like, well, why was this person contacted first instead of me? Because there's only one person that they can tell. So, um, and when I move, these documents will move with me into a new fireproof safe, just as they always have when I've over the years. Um, for emotional preparedness of how I would like my closest loved ones to be supported in their grief. Uh, you guys all know each other, and you are all my friends because I know that you've supported people. So just keep supporting each other. And if you need to go to therapy or anything like that, then do it. Uh, I think kind of capable of functioning within your own emotions and being supportive of each other and of yourselves. So
Mhm.
don't change that after I die, please. Uh,
No, that stops. That also just stops.
um, so, what would I consider to be my greatest accomplishment or proudest moment? Going back to college after becoming disabled, there was certainly a time where I was struggling to keep going, and I'm proud of myself for turning that into my purpose in crypt studies. So, pretty proud of that one. For my biggest regrets, I don't have any. Even the things that like sucked at the time. If it wasn't for every single one of those moments, I would not be where I am now or who I am now. So they happen. Yeah, that's it. So any feedback, uh, anything I should change? Any like how are you feeling?
Uh, I feel like you don't change a thing. I mean, it's you're uh I guess like you're easy to know what you want kind of thing.
Mm,
You're very self-assured, so like I don't think there's just like maybe there's this thing you haven't thought of kind of thing. Where
mm,
I think you've definitely thought this through already. Um, I guess in terms of like like in terms of I guess what I like me as a friend could do in terms of the thing is just like the only thing I think of in terms of like I guess this is not necessarily a plan, more of a want of
mm,
stuff, right? This is just like this is what I want to happen.
mm,
Whereas like a plan would be to like assess your wants and then actually make it like make that into goals and then complete those goals.
mm,
So I guess that's a separate thing. I think for me, I would. I would like to just kind of hang out with you for
Mhm.
like as much as possible.
Yeah, and that's where I had the
Yeah,
I did say that I would want y'all to just
yeah.
be with me as much as possible in my final moments
Hmm.
during the whole dying process. It's not just like all my literal like seconds to deathbed. This is like the whole time. So
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
I think
hopefully the hospital food will be as good as last time you were hanging out with me. That would be pretty cool.
that was some good ass food. That
Yeah,
was,
I always tell people because like genuinely some people like the thing that they're the most worried about whenever they're in the hospital is like the food because you hear horror stories and it's just like I've never had bad hospital food.
it's
Always good.
it's fine to good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's always like three courses for some reason. You get
Oh,
like appetizer, entree, and dessert, which you would not expect to get dessert with every meal in a hospital, but you do,
yeah,
and it's
it's
pretty good.
hmm.
So yeah, all right. Well, anything else?
No, I think you just have everything down. Uh, in terms of like actual just like what you want, like how you have it, like it all in a fireproof safe. Just
Mhm.
I really like your like I guess in terms of like input, I really like your using Lindsay as the sole contact and
Mhm.
just choosing one person that can do that for you
Yeah,
is I think really good because it's just like getting choosing multiple people will cause I feel like a mess. Where if you just have Lindsay just like okay, when you get the news, go down the line, spread the news there, and it's really simple.
yeah. I know that she has known me for long enough to know like who I would want to be told. So,
Hmm.
and again, like I said, she's just. I don't want to like give my parents a new number and be like, "Hey, contact this person that you've never talked to and tell
Yeah,
them that he's dead."
yeah.
Cool. Uh, yeah. All right. Well then, thank you very much
Hmm.
for coming to my TED talk.